Hello everyone, this is a art video, but on the screen is not art. Well, it's art to me because it was fairly complicated to make, and it's a beautiful thing that I've made here. But first, I will tell you something. Sketched is not a YouTube channel, not just a YouTube channel. It's an idea, a universe. What if I told you this world, this massive universe that we're building, doesn't just belong to us, but it also belongs to you? In fact, it's not even my idea, it's my cousin's idea. And I invited myself to join it, just like you guys can do. So let's go through this character generator. It randomly generates powers. I press F9 and it randomly generates. There is a Google Sheets version of this, but there's no real easy way to this generate a character, so you have to kind of like update it like this. It still works, everything works on it, but you have to do that, which kind of sucks. You can choose from 1 power to 6 powers, and look at that. It randomly generates all these powers. Now it would be possible for them to get the same power, which kind of sucks. And there's also the power of X, which I just need to take off the power list. It will also randomly generate how skilled you are in this power, from mediocre to mythic. Mythic being a 1% chance of getting, so it's very rare. And yeah, it's like, doesn't even show up. But if you have a character who's mythic, they're like insane. It generates your species, your gender, your age, and even your names. It will randomly generate your names based on the 1,000 most popular male names and 1,000 most popular female names. That's pretty awesome. So today we're starting with level 1 characters. And all the powers are being sourced by the superpower list from powerlisting.fandom.com. I intend to release the Google Sheets version to this website as soon as it's done, so everyone can take advantage of it. But it's very efficient because you can look up the powers. Now let's get on to drawing the characters. Hello everyone, we are back and drawing. It's my turn to draw. I am drawing a character, and her superhero name is Numero. It's pretty cool. And she has this very interesting ability to predict the future. And she can predict the future up to 85% accurate. Or maybe it's accurate 85% of the time. Like it's 100% accurate 85% of the time, or maybe it's 85% accurate 100% of the time. One of the two. And she can also manipulate the future using this same mathematical ability, which is neat. It's very neat. So I kind of wanted to go for like a professory look, and I think like not like professor, but like a teacher. Teachers in my school, female teachers, a lot of them wore shawls, so like it's basically a blanket. So I incorporated that, and then a lot of them had like waist belts if they're wearing kind of businessy pants. I'm pretty happy with the way this drawing turned out, actually. I feel like the proportions are all pretty decent. I feel like her head might be a little bit small and her neck's a little bit off to the left, but pretty well good with it. Now, some backstory. Numero is from the planet Amerigard. And on this planet, the people have red skin, and they orbit a green sun. So it's kind of some neat stuff going on there. And they Numero and her brother, well, I'm not going to say his name because that will be up for Confident Canadian to say his name, are the sole defenders of this planet. And with her unique ability to predict the future, and his unique ability, well, it's a very powerful ability. So together they work out pretty well. They know what threats are coming, and if you see it, you can shoot it, kind of thing. And yeah, their color theme is purple and yellow. Although I know our purples do not match and our yellows do not match. But I don't know. I think it works out pretty darn cool. Gray for accents, and there's some cool stories with this character here. I want to start a series on this channel. I still have to discuss it with the boss. I'm just a lowly editor here at Sketched, but I have some ideas. And what do you guys think of this drawing? What do you think of this character? What do you guys think of the character generator? What are some features that could be added to flesh it out a little bit more, make it better? I'm genuinely curious as the creator of this, co-creator. I had some help. A buddy of mine's much better at Excel than me, but I had the idea and I was trying to do it with macros before, and he showed me a simpler way. But yeah, I want more ideas for things to add on to it so our characters can be even more unique. Let me know. But now it's on to Confident Canadian.
All right, so I am drawing Blastius, the Cyclops type character, although he's not actually a Cyclops, and he doesn't. Okay, well, he's kind of like Cyclops, but he's not the same. This version I'm drawing now, it's a little different than the one I was gonna do, but this one turned out okay. Now, I made it so he actually has a handle on his head so he can hold his head when he shoots his laser. And I also, if I were to develop this character further, I'd have it so he has to hold on to things when he fires his laser, and he gets whiplash if he doesn't have any kind of support. I think it'd be kind of, you add a little bit of a joke into a character, and it makes it, entertaining. He shoots. Oh, go ahead.
I don't think that's really a joke. I think that's more of like a cool concept for the character that like his attack is so powerful he literally has to brace himself for it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I think that's actually really cool.
I think it'd be kind of a funny thing, right? And then like they go to like a battle and they could make it so they get out of this like battle van or whatever, and then they set up like a fucking chair, pardon my language, and he like gets in the chair and he shoots under the chair or something, or he has like something that like protects him from whiplash.
Yeah.
Because these guys that fire these lasers, like I understand they're firing these big blasts, but how are they not getting pushed back by these big energy beams, or like, I don't know, maybe everyone is just super duper when it comes to their own power so they can resist it, but to me it just doesn't make sense when you have a guy like Cyclops and he's firing the super laser out of his eyes and he's not getting pushed back at all or anything. Like, I don't know, it's all good. But anyway, so I thought it'd be a cool concept. This drawing will probably not be the final rendition of how this character will look, but over time I will develop him further and make him into a pretty cool looking dude. It is a cool concept, especially when you have that Numero.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and with the amount of characters we're going to be drawing, that's, I don't think many of them will reach a stage of perfect polish.
No.
There'll be a few, like a few of the main characters. Definitely.
Exactly. It's not like, you look at everything. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, Pokemon's probably a different thing because they were all kind of basic looking anyways. But if you go and you watch like a show like Yu-Gi-Oh! Even superhero shows, these guys or, comics back in the day that were developed, they weren't all the ones that weren't as popular, they didn't get as much attention, right?
Yeah.
So, it's going to happen. If like this guy isn't popular, then I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just, I'll still put a little bit of work into him, but like drawing those cards lately, like I've been doing, like you've seen those drawings I've been doing, right? Those will each be a card for the board game. I'm gonna make it so that's the piece, like the picture for it, and then you write, you come up with a card like layout, and then you write the notes, the stats, what this card does, what that card does, and then it'd be fun. It's easy to transfer these Photoshop drawings to it too, right?
Oh yeah, very easy.
Yeah, so it's that's that drawing I was doing earlier today that freaking died on me. I was gonna do two drawings. One card is called the Haunted Star, and then the next card is called the Ghost of the Haunted Star. And so the Haunted Star will be like a star that appears in one of the zones in one of the solar systems, and then whatever whatever's in the same zone or solar system as that star, everything becomes immobile. Like there's no ships that can move, and there's no like space stations that can move anywhere, and the EMP kind of effect is going on, and then eventually out of the star comes the ghost of it. Let us know what you think of the drawings, if you like the characters, if you like the concepts. Be sure to subscribe and like our videos, and we will continue to pump out characters, dumb and cool.